Here comes Clark. How will she go for history? There it is! The all-time leading scorer in women's college basketball.
When you think of game changers in sports, names like Michael Jordan, LeBron James, and Steph Curry come to mind. But in women's basketball, one name stands out: Caitlin Clark. The Iowa superstar shattered records, redefined the game, and brought millions of eyes to women's hoops. Now, Iowa will retire her iconic number 22 jersey, but this story is bigger than just one number in the rafters. Let's talk records. Caitlin Clark isn't just great, she's historic. In her college career at Iowa, she became the NCAA's all-time leading scorer, men's and women's, with a jaw-dropping 3,951 points. She drained 548 three-pointers, second most in college basketball history. And with 1,144 assists, Clark made her teammates look just as good as she did. No other player, male or female, has ever led their conference in scoring and assists for 4 straight seasons. Clark didn't just play the game, she dominated it. Now, let's talk impact. Caitlin Clark didn't just break records on the court, she broke records on TV. Her 2024 national championship game drew 18.9 million viewers, more than the men's title game that same year. That's not a typo. More people watched Caitlin Clark than any NBA or NCAA game in recent years. The numbers don't lie. Caitlin Clark made women's basketball must-watch TV. Attendance skyrocketed too. Iowa sold out games across the country, and fans flocked to see Clark play live, creating a buzz women's college basketball has never seen before. The Caitlin Clark effect didn't just stop with viewership. It brought real dollars to her communities. Here's how. In Iowa, Clark and the Hawkeyes generated $82.5 million in consumer spending. Restaurants, hotels, and arenas all thrived as fans traveled just to watch her play. Her impact on the Iowa economy alone? Between $14.4 and $52.3 million. Numbers unheard of for a college athlete. And now, Caitlin's presence in the WNBA is boosting Indiana's economy too. Since joining the Indiana Fever, projections estimate she'll bring over $2.4 million in revenue and add 26,000 more fans to Fever games this season. Her move to the pros is already linked to a $36 million economic boost for the WNBA. Proof that Caitlin Clark isn't just a player, she's a phenomenon. Here's the bold take. Caitlin Clark did more for women's basketball than any athlete in modern history. Her deep shooting range and electric play style drew comparisons to Steph Curry. But what makes her impact different? Caitlin Clark brought a new generation of fans to women's basketball, inspired young girls and boys, and proved the women's game is just as thrilling as the men's. Her influence is undeniable. Whether it's packed arenas, record TV ratings, or millions in economic growth, Caitlin Clark transformed the sport forever. With a jersey retired at Iowa, Caitlin's story is far from over. She's now leading the Indiana Fever and the WNBA into a new era. Her rookie season broke attendance and viewership records. And as she continues to shine, one thing is clear. Caitlin Clark isn't just changing women's basketball, she's changing basketball, period. Caitlin Clark's number 22 will hang forever in Iowa's rafters, but her impact will live on far beyond that. She's a once-in-a-generation talent, a record breaker, and a true game changer for women's basketball. If you enjoyed this breakdown of Caitlin Clark's legacy, hit that like button, subscribe to Hoops Talk Central, and drop a comment below. What's your favorite Caitlin Clark moment? Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.